Why, hello there. How's everyone doing? We made it to Thursday. Just one more day, and it's the weekend, and hopefully, everyone that's watching this has a weekend. Regardless if it falls on the weekend or not, hopefully, everybody has at least 2 days off. And then next week is going to be Christmas. Already here. Can you believe that? Already at Christmas, and then we're going to have New Year's, and then we're going to have a brand new year. Time just flies. But we're going to be talking about California blues. No one's moving there. Wonder why. I got my suspicions, but I'm going to read this Fox News article. It might either shed some light or confirm some of my biases. I know Fox News. Some people don't like them, some people like them. For various reasons, they're still a news source and semi credible. The rate at which people stop moving to California surprised researchers. It's a statewide phenomenon. Celebrities and companies have also moved out of California to states like Texas and Florida. All I ask is that they skip Texas and move directly to Florida. We don't need any more people. The number of people moving to California has significantly dropped since the pandemic started last year, while the number of people fleeing the state continues to rise, according to the new study. What? People fleeing California? I mean, come on, it's the hallmark of democracy. Anything that starts in California moves to the rest of the country. So I've been told. I guess it was a I guess I was a little bit surprised to see the interest has fallen so much. It wasn't so much that we saw it in a particular area. For me, it was a surprise that it was a statewide phenomenon. Not called, but co-author of the study of California Police Lab, Evan White, told the KCRA the study found 38% decrease in people moving into California at the end of September 21 or 2021 compared to the end of March 2020. The study found that not a 20, but a 12% increase in residents moving out of the state. Finally, you lock down the state and make it pretty much a living hell for anyone that lives there. Why would they stay? White noted that while the spike exodus from the state was notable, the drop in people moving to the state is a bigger story. He said that the biggest change for San Francisco Bay Area, there was a 45% decrease in entrants from other states to the Bay Area and a 12% increase in residents leaving other states or for other states. Sacramento County, the home of the state capital, saw a 30% decrease of people moving in and a 13% increase of people leaving for other states. Overall, the region of the state saw anywhere between a 25 to 45% decline in out of state entrances. Governor Newsom office did not immediately respond to Fox News' request for a comment on the study's finding. And why would he? The study comes after the state had some of the most strict coronavirus measures in the country, which helped spark a recall effort against Newsom this year. The recall ultimately failed to oust the Democratic governor. This year, California has also lost one of its 53 House seats for the first time in history due to the stall in population increases. California is the capital of the homeless and poverty and suffocating gas and income rates, and the highest number of residents picking up and moving to more affordable and welcoming states. GOP Chairwoman Jessica Millen Patterson said on the April statement of the last seat, Californians will have one less voice to speak for us in Washington, which proves yet again that it's time for a change in real leadership. I don't know what that change in real leadership is. Companies such as Tesla officially moved its from the state this month to Texas, with experts weighing in that the tax incentives and getting employees is much cheaper and easier in Texas. Well, Disney announced this year it would move 2,000 employees from California to Florida because of Florida business friendly climate. The chairman of the Disney Parks Experience and Products, Josh D'Amaro, not Amaro, but Amaro, said in July. Celebrities have also exited California, including tattoo artist Kat Von D, who moved her family and business from Los Angeles to rural Indiana. California total population fell by more than 182,000 in 2020, according to the report by the California Department of Finance released in May. The numbers don't lie. People are leaving our state because it's not affordable to live here. The one-party rule has made it almost impossible to raise a family, tweeted Kevin Falconer, the former mayor of San Diego at the time of this report. I think it's very telling on the states that people moving from. Now, keep in mind, not everyone that could afford to move is going to move. There's going to be people that are going to be stuck between, do they start over or do they put food on the table for their family? And it's not an easy decision. It's not a decision that someone can make overnight. It's got to be a decision that they weigh in, think about, and debate for months at a time. But the thing is, California is becoming way too expensive. Texas is starting to be a little bit more expensive. That's only because of taxes, especially in my area, where I'm seeing an increase every year and every year. And now keep in mind, my house is paid for, and I still not sure if I'm going to be able to afford here to live here much longer because of the tax increases. But even with that being said, it's still cheaper than California. It's still cheaper than New York. And also not to mention that the lockdowns that people are probably getting tired of. The pandemic is definitely making people reconsider their life choices and the direction that they're going. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that were working that were pretty much let go, and they got the checks from the government and decided, why am I working when I'm a lot more happier not working? And a lot of them probably did venture out to somewhere else. And of course, you got the remote work, where a lot of people moved away from the big cities and went into rural areas because it was cheaper. And they're probably happier because they're not dealing with traffic. They're not dealing with the knit and grit, their daily tasks. And they're probably enjoying life a lot more. So this pandemic could be a blessing in disguise, as in that people are reevaluating their self-worth and what they're willing to put up with. But I think it's clear that people are not willing to put up with California. I don't know if there's a story like this from New York, but I do know New York also lost a representation. So there's definitely a change in the environment, and we will not know what's going to happen in the future. But it's looking like there's going to be states that are going to be growing in power because they're going to be growing in population, because the bigger states are just, you just can't afford to live there. Anyways, leave a comment down below if you have any thoughts about people leaving California, people not moving in there in droves to keep the establishment, or not the establishment, but to keep the numbers at status quo. Do you even care? Or do you say it's commie California? Let the big earthquake take them. Smash the like and subscribe button on all platforms, or just the platform that you're currently watching. But most importantly, have yourself a wonderful day, morning, or evening.